there I was, 50 feet in the air, to walk across a wire, one single wire, like a trapeze artist, all to figure out what I was afraid of and what my fears would be that would hold me back from reaching my dreams. Granted, I had a cable connecting me to the wire and I had a harness on, but the fear was real. I could see below me. Though I wasn't looking below me, I was looking out at the horizon and walking the wire. Got around the first obstacle, and I was so proud of myself. I was doing it. I was out here 50 feet in the air walking across a single wire. Look at me go. There I was. And suddenly, halfway in the wire, my arms started trembling. And more intensely. A huge vibration. And I said, what's happening? My team is cheering me on. Go, Candy, go. You're doing great. I said, what's happening? How am I going to move? Now, the longer I stood there, my legs started trembling and my whole body was just moving really strongly. And I'm like, what's going on? How can I go through this when my body is so like out of control? Things are so chaotic. And I just determined that I was going to make it through, and I jerked the wire and I kept going. Wayne had said, Candy, breathe. And I said, oh yeah, breathe. That would be good. That might help me calm down. I had stopped breathing out of the confusion of the trembling of my body. And then when I pushed through to the other side and I made it to the other side, my team greeted me and pulled me up. I was so proud. I was so happy. I was exuberant that I had made it through that chaotic phase and I made it to where my dreams were. And when I got down, 2 or 3 people from other groups came up to me individually and said, Candace, well, I have to tell you, watching you up there on that wire was amazing. I said, what do you mean it was amazing? And why were you watching me? And they said, because it was so obvious. The struggle that you were going through, the struggle was so real. And yet you pushed through. You got to the other side. And we could see the whole process of the terror barrier. It was enlivened in you. And I was so honored to hear that. My day didn't stop there, though. I got back to my room for a break, and I was going to nap. And all of a sudden, I felt extreme emotion. And then I was heaving and crying, sobbing. I couldn't stop. And I was having flashbacks. You know when they say when your life is coming to an end, you see the movie of your life like in pictures? That's what I saw. I saw pictures of my life. I saw pictures of relationships and different people and instances that happened in my life that were unpleasant, things that were not good. And the voice I heard said, these are not good relationships. You don't have these kind of relationships anymore. You are free and you're forgiven. They're forgiven. They're done. I felt relief and hope and exuberance. It was a wonderful day. It was a transformational day. It was my turning point.